They say the early bird gets the worm. And in fantasy basketball, it is no different. Ironically enough, my name is Robin, and I'm up mad early doing fantasy basketball mock drafts. In this episode, we're going to do a 12-team mock draft, and I'm going to be drafting from the 4th position. Let's get it. We believe every NBA fan that plays fantasy football should also play fantasy basketball. Here we are once again, live and direct. I want to say quickly that last week's live stream, we had a couple of people in the chat give us a recommendation to maybe change up the format of the way the screen looked because they couldn't actually see what they wanted to see on screen. So what I decided to do this week is to draft from another platform. So we're going to be drafting from the Sleeper platform. If you guys are not familiar with Sleeper for fantasy basketball, there are 2 league types you can do. You can do a game pick format or a lock-in format. And these are very different than traditional points leagues. But the rankings are very, very similar to what you're going to see in other areas. So we're just going to test it out, kind of feel it out, and see what happens. Also, I want to note that we have our community in the building, so we will not be drafting with robots. We're not going to be drafting with AI. There's not going to be any Gemini, ChatGPT, none of that stuff. There's not going to be any daggone Android cyborgs up in here. These are human, real-life flesh, in the flesh people. I want to give them a shout-out. Before we start, big shout-out to my man, Money Murray, Tofu. We got Dilly D21, that's one heck of a name. He's drafted from the 3. We got Stevan, Gautant, Tyrese Maxey, King, Bihamik, who is my guy. Bihamik is one of the most consistent community members that we have. Got to give him a special shout out. Fizz Biz, okay. Steve X Vay, J Cook O, and then we have JL24888. Now, before we start, we always like to shout out our sponsor and partner, BetOnline. BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your #1 source for everything online sports betting. Right now, you can receive a 50% free bet of up to $250 on your first deposit to bet on anything from the Olympics to baseball to Formula One racing. BetOnline has every stat, every matchup, and even live odds and spreads while the games are being played. When the game's over, head on over to our online casino and get in on a game of blackjack or poker, or unwind with one of our over 150 slot games. Head to the website today to get in on the action. Use promo code BELIEVE for your 50% free bet credit on your first deposit, up to $250. BetOnline, the game starts here. All right, so before we start, I want to just talk about quickly, this is for anyone who is going to support this community. Just want to give a quick bit of housekeeping. One thing about the Believe in Fantasy community is that we promote positivity. There's no negativity. We don't allow any bullying in our Discord community. Like, I will boot people out with the quickness. Rapid fire, quick kick from G.I. Joe. You out of here, baby. Like, seriously, because we have people from all walks of life. We have young people in there. We have grown-ups in there. And I just do my best to make sure that we keep a safe environment for all. With that being said, if there's any negativity in the space, it will be addressed. So I just want to make sure folks know that. And that's not just for the Discord, that's for YouTube too. If we see people in the comments talking crazy, we will block them just because we're all about positivity here. So if you're about that life where you want to like have a good time, play some fantasy, you are in the right place. Come on, man. Let's get it. So let's get into this mock draft. I know what you're here for. I know what you are here for. So we're going to kick off this draft, get this party started right. It looks like you can see everything. I don't think anything is hidden. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Are we missing somebody's team? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, we got all 12 teams. Good, 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 good. So let me know in the comments if you like this setup a little better where you can, let me point at the right thing. People at home, I'm trying to point on the screen here. Like, if you like the way this setup is looking on Sleeper, we will continue to draft here. But if you guys prefer ESPN or if you want us to do Yahoo, we'll do that. The issue with Yahoo is that they don't give you a defined points league option. So that's why we've drafted there before, but it's always like, excuse me, hey, we're drafting for points leagues, even though they don't tell you what it is. Like, nah, we not about that life. If you are pulling up for the live stream, please make sure you drop us a comment and let us know where you're checking in from. And also, how long have you been playing fantasy basketball? If you're watching a replay, just give us a hashtag replay in the comments. Let's get this party started right. I am drafting from the 4th position, and I don't give a shih tzu puppy. I'm about to clean up. Let's get it. Okay, so the draft is officially started. We got my man Money Murray up. We got 30 seconds on the clock, thank goodness, because their default on Sleeper is 2 minutes. I'm not trying to give nobody 2 minutes. So this is a tip for my people at home. When you setting up your draft, make sure you're not out here with these 2-minute, 90-second choice, having 90 seconds to choose your player. It's crazy. You'll be drafting until like 3 in the morning. Do not do that to yourself. 30 seconds is perfect. So first up, we had Victor Wembanyama go off the board. Then we have Luka Doncic off the board. Then we have Nikola Jokic off the board. I am up. I got Giannis, Joel, SGA, Anthony Davis, Jason Tatum, Anthony Edwards, Domantas Sabonis. For me, I like SGA here, so I'm going to just go ahead and grab him from at the 4 position, which is great for me. I almost feel like for SGA that he is not in that top 3 tier, right? There's 3 guys in that tier 1, I should say. So in that tier 1, we got Wemby, Doncic, and Jokic for points leagues. And then I think the SGAs of the world and maybe even the Anthony Davis, I think, is someone who on ESPN, his ranking is way lower, but I think he can be in that category as well. My man Slevin grabs Giannis at the 5th pick. Looks like Joel Embiid goes at the 1.6. And then we have my man Tyrese Maxey drafting. Big shout out to Tyrese Maxey. He pulls up just about every week. Who says that NBA players don't like fantasy basketball? I'm just saying. Tyrese Maxey grabs my man, the Brow, Anthony Davis, who was crushing in the USA Basketball Olympics. Like, he was going all the way off. Bihamik grabs Sabonis. I like that pick. Then FizzBiz grabs Tyrese Halliburton at the 1-9. Now we got my man Steven up. Let me get a quick sip out of my Buc-ee's cup. You know what kind of party is when we got the Buc-ee's cup up in here. You already know. Top is off. Boobies is out. Hair blowing in the wind. Convertible status. Ooh, 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 ooh. Woo. Okay, so after Tyrese Halliburton, we have Anthony Edwards. Yes. Jason Tatum at the 111. Yes. And then we got my man JL2488 is up, and he grabs Trae Young. Yes. I like that first round, fellas. You're doing good. Then at the top of the second, we have LeBron James. This 30-second clock is working great. I might be able to finish this at a decent hour. I love it. We are flowing right now. Jay Cooko is up again, and he grabs Steph Curry. That's a little early for Curry based on the ESPN rankings, but where we stand here in Sleeper, I think it makes sense. But and especially after his Olympic performance, I don't know if you guys saw it, but like night, your man went nuclear. It was crazy. After Steph Curry at the 2-2, we have Donovan Mitchell at the 2-3. Yes. Kevin Durant at the 2-4. Okay. And then my man Bihamik is up. If I know Bihamik, He's probably going to grab Kyrie here. No, he grabs Brunson. I like that, Bihamik. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all, at all, at all. Tyrese Maxey is up. We got on the board currently still available Devin Booker, Kyrie Irving, Tyrese Maxey, Scotty Barnes, De'Aaron Fox, Damian Lillard, Ja Morant, and Kawhi Leonard. And Kawhi Pink Eye Leonard. Lord, forgive me. That's not right. Look, I'm sorry, Kawhi. Don't take my New Balance from me, please. At the 2-6, we got Devin Booker. At the 2-7, we have Scotty Too Hottie Barnes. And then my man Steven is up. I hope he doesn't take the player I want. He is at the 2-8. Who is he looking at? He has Kyrie Irving on the board, Maxey, Fox, Lillard, Morant, Leonard, Shingun, Murray on the board. Who are you going to take? He takes Morant. Yes. For me, I'm taking Kyrie. I'm sorry. And you know, the other person I would be looking at, he's further down here. I'm going to see if I'll get him on the turn. But Kyrie was literally one of the top players in fantasy last year. And he is, let me grab him before I mess up here. He is years removed from the Amazon, anti-Semitic drama, the COVID-19 drama, all of that stuff, the trade request. He's in a different space, just coming off a finals appearance. I love grabbing Kyrie in the second. So my guard play is looking crazy right now. Then we have Shingun at the 2.10. Then next up is my man Tofu. He grabs Maxey. I ain't mad at that at all, at all, at all. Oh, my man, let me check in real quick on the chat. I see we got Bihamik says, I already have people on my queue all the way up to the last pick, LOL, because you a fantasy basketball sicko, my guy. And then, of course, we got the Highlight Factory in the building. He says, interested to see how things play out this year with the Bulls. For the Bulls, I am too. I think that they might not be done with the moves that they're making. I don't know if they're going to hold on to Zach LaVine, to be quite honest, but I think DeMar DeRozan leaving town is a big change for them, and I think they're going to be in a rebuilding mode. I don't think anything special is going to happen. I think really they're going to start building for the future. I'm up in about 30 seconds, so let me lock in and get nice and focused. It looks like the guy I'm interested in is still available, so let me quickly look for him. Okay, so didn't see him there, so let me search him. There he is. Oh, they got Chet Holmgren at 56. So on Sleeper, that is a mistake. That is a huge mistake. So I took a big reach. Every other player that I grabbed, it was kind of right on par in terms of the rankings. I think that is a huge mistake there, in my opinion, for their ranking. So I would not have Chet Holmgren at 56. So if you are drafting on Sleeper, this is a huge advantage for you. If you are drafting on Sleeper, this is a great opportunity for you to grab a guy like Chet. I probably, with a group of less experienced fantasy basketball players, I might have been able to get him in round 4. But because these guys like Bihamik out here and Money Murray's out here, Tyrese Maxey out here, I ain't messing with y'all to get my Chet. So I got 2 guards down, and I also have my big. Let me go ahead and do the recap. So after Maxey at the 211, we have De'Aaron Fox at the 212. Then I had Dame Lillard at the 3-1. Paolo Banchero at the 3-2. LaMelo Ball at the 3-3. LaMelo has been getting a bad rap. This is a guy who was a first rounder a couple of years ago, and now it is like people do not respect his game, so I'm curious to see what he does. At the 3-4, I grabbed Chet Holmgren. At the 3-5, the gold medal Olympian Bam Adebayo. At the 3-6, DeJounte Murray. At the 3-7, James Harden. Let's talk about James Harden. James Harden is going to be one of the steals of the draft. Wherever you get him is likely going to be a steal because he might produce on a first round, second round level. We just don't know. With Paul George leaving town, ladies and gentlemen, things have changed. With Russell Westbrook leaving town, ladies and gentlemen, things have changed. James Harden is a priority add in points leagues this year. Look out for James Harden. Cade Cunningham goes at the 3-8. Kawhi poke himself in the eye at the 3-9. I'm sorry, Kawhi. Please don't mess up my New Balance subscription. Please don't. Send me my sneakers, bro. At the 310, we got Pascal Siakam. At the 311, big money contract on the walkway, Lauri Markkanen at the 311. Then at the 312, love that pick, Fred VanVleet. Yes. At the 4-1, see me in the club with the baddie Zion Williamson. Desmond, bring the pain. Bane at 4-2. DeMar DeRozan, not like us in the Kendrick Lamar video at the 4-3. 4-4, we got Triple J, Jaren Jackson Jr. And then at the 4-5, I love this pick. Paul George, ladies and gentlemen. If you get Paul George in the 4th round, you doing big things. I'm just saying. At the 4-6, we have Julius Randle. And then we're all caught up. I'm going to start eyeing the folks that I'm looking at. Ugh, it's getting ugly now. Ugh, what in the heck? Let me fix my I need to fix my search. My joint was looking crazy. I had Chimezie Metu up here. I was like, no. That's Chet. Give me 1 second, folks. I got to peep this out. I got a couple people I'm looking at right here. A couple of people I'm looking at. Okay, I'm up. I got 30 seconds. Dang. Yo, Steven. Yo, he grabbed Jalen Johnson. Yo, I was going to wait on Jalen Johnson. That's a good sign. You need to grab Jalen Johnson in the 4th. Wow. So for me, that's who I was looking at to come around on the turn. I think I will just go ahead and follow my heart here and go with my main man, Jaylen Brown. And Jaylen Brown is someone I have not drafted. I haven't drafted much Jaylen Brown. But the big story there is the Jalen Johnson piece. Listen. And B-Hamic is in the, look at B-Hamic. B-Hamic is in the chat. He said, no way. He took my Jalen Johnson. You mad possessive, my guy. Be easy. It's just a mock draft. Be easy. So, quickly on Jalen Johnson. I was on Dan Besbris's podcast, the Old Man Network. I was on his new, check him out. Make sure you guys check out Dan Besbris, the Old Man Network. He does a lot of category league content as well as Roto, and he's trying to do more points league content. I'm hoping to connect with him to do more of that with him this season. And we talked about Jalen Johnson, and I talked to him about some of the early mock drafts that we've been doing and where Jalen Johnson has been going. And it feels like he's moving up and up. B-Hamic, let me know in the chat, is 4th round the earliest that we've seen him go? Because I feel like that might be where we need to grab him. It might even be 3rd if you really want to reach, but I think 4th round is fair. I was targeting him, but I thought I could get him on the turn. So that's a great note for everyone. With DeJounte Murray leaving town in Atlanta, this is a great opportunity for Jalen Johnson. I am based in the Atlanta area. One of the reasons that they felt so comfortable about moving on from DeJounte Murray is because of Jalen Johnson. So 4th round seems fair. It seems fair. Let me get focused because I'm about to make a pick. Gotta get something. Hold up. Holy shoot. Did I just auto draft? Oh, heck no. No. Why? Rudy Gobert. No. Darn you, Rudy, and your croissants. Sorry about that Olympic loss, Rudy Gobert. So I just auto-drafted Rudy Gobert. Can I make sure my auto-draft is off? Turn off auto-draft. Yup. Thank you. What the heck? You see what happens when you start talking about Jalen Johnson, y'all? Man, oh, man. Let's get to the recap. Let me do my job. So, where were we? Okay, here we go. So after Julius Randle at the 4-6, we had Karl Anthony Towns at the 4-7, Jalen Johnson at the 4-8, Jaylen Brown at the 4-9. There's so many Jalen's, y'all. At the 4-10, Kyle Kuzma. 4-11, Evan Mobley. 4-12, Kristaps Porzingis. 5-1, Jimmy Butler. I'm not messing with Jimmy Butler in fantasy. At the 5-2, Jamal Murray. 5-3, Tyler Hero. 5-4, Rudy Gobert. Heck to the no. I am out on Rudy Gobert for the 5th round pick. No. At the 5-5, we got Miles Bridges. Whoa, I'm sorry, bro. I'm good. At the 5-6, we got Jared Allen. At the 5-7, we got Jalen Williams. At the 5-8, Franz Wagner. At the 5-9, we got Josh Giddey, no Diddy. And then we're all caught up. So let's see what we got in the comments here. Yo, the Highlight Factory is funny. He said, makes you want to throw away the whole draft, throw the whole draft away. Yo, listen, getting an auto draft pick in a real draft, heartbreaking. In a mock draft, still hurts pretty bad, but not the same as a real draft. So I'm all good. I'll survive. I will survive. So let me see if I can adjust this, make this a little smaller here. Hey, yo. Adjust this? No. How do we adjust this? No, I don't. Oh, I just got to scroll. Okay, cool. So let's get back to the recap. After Josh Giddey, no Diddy, we have Brandon Ingram. I love that pick. After that, Cam Thomas at the 5'11", Emmanuel Quickly at the 5'12". Then we have on the turn at the 6'1", Nick Claxton at the that's a good pick. At the 6'2", Jalen Duren. I love it. Man, I love that pick. At the 6'3", we got Zach LaVine. And then my man FizzBiz is up. I'm going to take it back to my Bucky's Cup. So B. Hammock just checked in about Jalen Johnson. He says, yeah, the highest that Jalen Johnson has gone this last time he went in the 5th round, but he's just going to keep going up. I agree. And this is what Dan Bespers said. Dan Bespers was like, yo, if you want to get him, you might have to reach to the 3rd or I think he said 4th round. I have to check the episode, but it's definitely earlier. So let me get focused so I don't auto draft again. Give me a second. I'm looking, I'm cooking. There's a lot of options here. We got CJ McCollum, Terry Rozier, Anthony Simons, Jordan Poole, OG Anunoby. If you guys are fast enough, let me know in the chat who you would like me to take. D'Angelo Russell, Derek White, Kobe White, Devin Vassell, Mikal Bridges, Brandon Miller, Bradley Beal, Miles Turner, Jeremy Grant. Ugh, it's ugly over here, boy. So I'm looking at Anthony Simons or OG Anunoby. Do you guys have a preference? Who would you guys like to see? Let me see if anybody can reply fast enough to that one. Nah, I'm going to just go ahead and grab Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Samo. We grab OG Anunoby. Grab me some OG. And I know there's got to be some concerns there with all of the mouths to feed in New York City. So we got Bing Bong, Jalen Brunson, Bing Bong, Mikal Bridges, Bing Bong, Dante DiVincenzo, Bing Bong, Josh Hart, Bing Bong, OG Anunoby, Bing Bong, Julius Randle. It's a Bing Bong fest, right? But one thing about OG Anunoby, his value is not reliant on his usage. It's not about him having the ball. It's about the things that he does when he doesn't have the ball. His defensive prowess, the fact that he is a lockdown defender, the fact that he will get a ton of rebounds. And if he averages 15 points a game, that's still pretty good. 17 would be great. But if his point average takes a hit, I believe he will still be able to contribute in other areas. I'm really all in on OG Anunoby. Mikal Bridges not so much, just because of where he's going in the draft. I don't want to pay as much for Mikal Bridges. I would rather get OG a little later on. Okay, so let's get back to the recap. We were up to Zach LaVine at the 6'3". Let me get focused. I gotta pick, guys. I'm still looking at Anthony Simons here. Let me browse a little bit. Let me see what's happening, because I know Bihamik is out here putting rookies in his daggone queue like it's nobody's business, like it ain't no tomorrow. But no, I think I'm good with Anthony Simons here. I'm totally fine with that. Totally fine with that. So let's get back to the recap. After Zach LaVine goes at the 6'3", we have DeAndre Ayton at the 6'4", Vucevic at the 6'5", Garland at the 6'6". Darius Garland falling to the 6th round is crazy to me. I think that is wild. Jalen Green at the 6'7", makes a little more sense than ESPN. He's going way earlier than that at ESPN. At the 6'8", CJ McCollum. I grabbed OG Anunoby at the 6'9". 6'10", we got Kobe White. Alex Sarr at the 6'11". No. Your man averaged less points than Bronny James in Summer League. I'm all the way not messing with Alex Sarr. You know what kind of water Alex Sarr is swimming in right now? I'll give you 2 guesses. No, wrong. Wrong again. You know what kind of water he's backstroking in, like a mini jacuzzi? Hot dog water. Cold hot dog water. Alex Sarr, I'm not messing with him at that part of the draft. Later on, like we talking 10th round, 11th round, that's where you focus on your flyers. Like you can grab people who have not proven themselves yet, or they might have tremendous upside this year, whatever it is. I'm not messing with Alex Sarr in the 6th round? What in the controlled substance we got happening here? Lord, give me the strength. Tofu, we got to get it together, my guy. After Alex Sarr, we have Mikal Bridges. I think that's a deal for Mikal Bridges, honestly. I think that's pretty good. What do you got him in the? You got him in the 6? I think that's okay. Brandon Miller, 7'1", great pick. Devin Vassell, yes. RJ Barrett, not as high on him, but still a decent pick for points leagues. I give him a okay on that one, 7'3". I like Anthony Simons if he's healthy at the 7'4". Miles Turner at the 7'5". Then we have Jabari Smith Jr. at the 7'6". Derek White, a.k.a. on the bench for the gold medal at the 7'7". Terry Rozier at the 7'8". Drew Lock You Down at the 7'9". Drew, I was trying to say Drew Lock You Down Holiday, but there's a rapper named Drew Down. I'm sorry. Michael Porter Jr. at the 7'10". Jonathan Kuminga at the 7'11". Nurkic at the 7'12". Jordan, leave the kids at the pool with the baddies at the 8'1". Cam Johnson at the 8'2". Bradley Beal at the 8'3". That is crazy. Bradley Beal used to be like one of the top. He was one of the top fantasy basketball players a few years ago. That is crazy to me. Tobias Harris at the 8'4", D'Angelo Russell at the 8'5", Williams at the 8'6", Denny Avdia at the 8'7", and we are moving and grooving. Let me adjust this so you guys can have a great experience viewing all of these colors here. Highlight Factory, Bihamik, let me know in the chat if you guys prefer the sleeper layout to what we're doing on ESPN. It would be very helpful for me to get some live feedback. But let's go to the chat and check out what's happening. Highlight Factory says Alex Sarr and Jordan Poole would be an infamous duo with those percentages. Yo, the internet is undefeated. Yo, Highlight Factory strikes again. Oh, man, that's crazy. And look at Bihamik out here. out here crying. Look, no, he took my Tobias Harris. I'm getting sniped like crazy. It's payback. Because you was sniping me. Oh, hell no. I know I didn't do another auto draft. Lord, give me the strength. I can't. Bihamik, this is some bad juju, man. I'm out here. I got Jeremy Grant on my team. Lord, give me the strength. I don't believe I got Jeremy Grant on my team. Yo, that's crazy. That is the most insane. Let me make sure I get my turn off this auto pick. Yeah, Lord, I don't believe it. But you know, that's one of the challenges. I would say I've been doing this. We're starting our 4th season. This is the 4th. See, that's something to celebrate, right? This is our 4th ever season of doing or, running this platform in this community. And every time I do mock drafts, I always have auto picks because I'm sitting here talking about everything. So, it doesn't happen every draft. I think this is the first time this season, and I think it's because Sleeper. I'm just, getting used to Sleeper. But, man, that's funny. I'm sitting here talking to Bihamik about getting sniped, and I'm not getting sniped. I'm auto picking. After Denny Avdia at the 8-7, we have Clint Capella at the 8-8. Jeremy Grant, I picked Jeremy Grant at the 8-9, and I am officially trying to cry inside about that. That is very bad. At the 8-10, we have Keegan Murray, and I'm up. Let me lock in. Give me a second. I'm going to get me some. I'm going to get me some scoop. I'm going to get me a man. Let me get a man. Scoot, a man. Scoot, a man. Scoot, a man. A man. A man. Scoot, a man. Scoot, a man. Chicka, 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 chicka. I already got Anthony Simons. Let me get a man. I'm going to grab a man. Back to the recap. After that dreadful Jeremy Grant pick, Keegan Murray's off the board. Valanciunas, Reeves at the 8-12. Klay Thompson at the 9-1. Keldon Johnson at the 9-2. Stay away from Keldon Johnson for points leagues, guys. He's not going to get run like that. Shaedon Sharpe at the 9-3. I grabbed Amen Thompson at the 9-4. I have confidence in Amen Thompson if he gets the minutes. Chris Middleton at the 9-5. Trey Murphy the 3rd at the 9-6. So let's check out some of these comments. So Highlight Factory says, Sleeper does look better to me, but the auto is killing you. Yeah, the auto has nothing to do with the aesthetics, so that is just my fault. I take full responsibility. These Jeremy Grant and Rudy Gobert are not supposed to be on my team. I'm just saying. They okay. I'm not messing with them for fantasy. So this is coming in from Matt. Matt says, would you have ranked higher Leonard or Harden? That's easy for me. Many sites have Leonard higher. I'm going Harden all day, every day, and tomorrow. Just because history shows that Kawhi Leonard will not be there for you when you need him, right? There's a friend that you have, Matt, who you've called him to come pick you up when you needed a ride. And he said he was coming. Hey, yo. He said he was coming to pick you up. You wait some more, and he never shows. That's Kawhi Leonard. Then you have another friend. Same situation, except that first friend left you hanging, so you call someone else. He came right away. Hey, yo. That's James Harden. I'm just saying. So let's keep it pushing. Back to the recap. After Trey Murphy, we had Jakob Poeltl, DiVincenzo, Ivy, Collins, Scoot Henderson at the 9-11. Man, I would have took him earlier than that. At the 9-12, we got Sexton. And I don't know when I got high on Scoot Henderson. I'm like Method Man and Redman high on Scoot Henderson all of a sudden. I'm like, where you can get him, I think he's going to outperform it. But we shall see. Walker Kessler at the 10-1. Asar Thompson at the 10-2. Aaron Gordon at the 10-3. have a sip of my Buc-ee's cup. You know it's customary that I show you the cup. I love Buc-ee's. I don't know if you guys ever have taken a road trip in the Southeast. There's this rest stop. Like, you know how they have these rest stops where you can, like, get your gas, get your food, all of this stuff. There's one of these joints called Buc-ee's. When I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it is like Walmart. It's crazy. It's crushing Walmart, actually. You walk in, they selling beach chairs with Buc-ee's branding. They're selling umbrellas. They got Buc-ee's, like, freaking... they got, like, Buc-ee's, like, snacks, like barbecue, everything, yo. It's, like, the jerky. They have, like, turkey, beef, all kinds of jerky, Buc-ee branded jerky, candy. It's crazy. So for me, my wife went on a trip recently. She brought me home this Buc-ee's cup. So I'm trying to just make it a customary thing for our shows where I bring the Buc-ee's cup, unless I'm drinking water. If I'm drinking water, it's just a regular water bottle. So I'm up and I'm not going to auto draft. Let's get it. Give me a second, folks. I'm working here. Oh, I'm not getting Ben Simmons. I am allergic. I'm not messing with him at all. But I will mess with Trayce Jackson-Davis. That might be early for Trayce Jackson-Davis, but I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it. How many rounds left? Let me check. Let me make sure. Oh, we got a bunch of rounds left. That's cool, though. So Trayce Jackson-Davis, I think he's going to have a big year. I reached for him there. I'm okay with that. So let's get back to the recap. After Aaron Gordon, we had Brooke Lopez at the 10-4. Chris Paul at the 10-5. Great pick. Then we have Jones at the 10-6. Brogdon at the 10-7. Podziemski at the 10-8. I grabbed Trayce Jackson-Davis at the 10-9. Dan Gafford at the 10-10. Buzelis at the 10-11. That is a rookie. I love that. And then we have Money Murray's up. He grabs, appears to be a Bogdan Bogdanovic, who was going ham in the Olympics, but he messed up when he did this. He did the Melo three-pointer joint. He was hyped. He was like, yeah, we beating the USA by 18. We got this. He did this in slow motion. I could see Melo's face like, you messed up, homeboy. I am up. Let me get focused. I'm going to grab Russ. Come on, Russ. You an MVP. I'm going to take Russ in the 11th round. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I don't care. It's a points league. It's not category leagues. I don't care about your field goal percentage or your three-point percentage. All I care about is racking up some assists, getting me some points, getting me some rebounds. And you have been known to chase stats. I'm just saying. After Bogdan Bogdanovic, top of the 11th, we have Ben Simmons. We have a Ben Simmons sighting. I don't know how to feel about that. I would say that I have some concerns about Ben Simmons for fantasy basketball, but I could see the upside. Where you are, if you grab Ben Simmons in the 11th round, who's that, Money Murray? I'm with you if I was in a time machine last year. Last year, I was the guy like, yo, let's take Ben Simmons. It's such a value. Like, we can get him in the 10th, 11th, 12th round. Nobody's thinking about him. Nobody thinks he's going to play. Because he ain't going to play. Your man is like, I got my money. I'm not chasing greatness out here. I'm trying to, like, do this Kardashian thing. You know, I'm not going to go all the way Lamar Odom with it. I'm going to be between Tristan Thompson and Lamar Odom lifestyle. Because I already got the bag. I'm not messing with Ben Simmons. After Ben Simmons, we got Andrew Wiggins, Stephen Castle. I grabbed Russell Westbrook. Ooh. Zach Edey, love that pick. Let me give some for that. That's good. Cam Whitmore, Isaiah Hartenstein, Reed Shepard. Who's that? Bihamik? Yeah, that's a good pick. Bihamik, you predictable, bro. You mad predictable. I'm not mad at you. Draymond, Buddy Hield, Smart, Mathurin. Let's get it. Oh, we got an auto draft coming. Oh, Zachary Rissachar at the 12-1. Josh Hart at the 12-2. Then we got my man Cliff Manga checks in. He says, this is proper. I appreciate you, my guy. Just to let you guys know, we are here every week in the off season. And this is something that I'm trying to stay consistent every week for this. Sometimes life calls and I need to like adjust and do things. But for the most part, every Sunday since we started, we haven't missed a Sunday, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to about 11 Eastern Standard Time is the start time for these drafts. So if you just want to watch them, just pull up at about that time on YouTube and you'll see us here. We were streaming on Twitter, but now Twitter wants me to pay. Twitter is saying that you have to get a premium subscription in order to live stream. It's crazy, yo. Like, I like Elon, like a lot of stuff, but like this, come on, man. So I'm going back and forth. Are we gonna just chalk it up so the people on Twitter can get it? But ultimately, we're definitely here every week. We're gonna start about 10:30 p.m., 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm back. Let me get focused. So right now, I'm looking at a bunch of garbage, a bunch of hot garbage, hot as a garbage, stinky poo. Yuck. I'm gonna just go ahead and go. I'll get Wendell Carter Jr. It made me throw up in my mouth a little bit. I just picked him. Yeah, I'm gonna get Wendell Carter Jr. It made me throw up in my mouth a little. Yeah. Not the best draft for your boy. Not the best draft for your boy. This is not good. Because one of the big things too is that oftentimes if I create a queue, you can like see all of the players that I'm grabbing, which sucks. But I think I'll queue a few people up here and see if my face. Oh, there we go. Yeah, nice, Robin. Good job. Way to show everyone what you're doing. Nice. Good job, buddy. Good to the job. But one cool thing here on Sleeper is that you can actually adjust it to see just the rookies. So I'm going to draft a rookie next. I don't know who I will take or who will be available, but right now I'm looking at Jared McCain, Dalton Knecht from LA, who's a great prospect, had a really good summer league. He's available, so I'll grab him. I'll grab Dalton Knecht. That's okay. At least I get a rookie, right? Get one. Because, man, these auto drafts is killing me. I wonder if that ticking sound is picking up on my mic. That joint sound crazy. So let's check the comments real quick. Oh, shoot. Highlight Factory says, you funny, my guy. He says, I'm in Georgia, too. There's a Buc-ee's near me, but I have yet to go. I hear nothing but good about it. No, you have to go. Buc-ee's is a cultural movement. Like, this is something that you have to do with your time. You got to do it. Yeah, let me know, man. Like, what do y'all think about this Twitter business? I don't know if we're going to be able to, like, they want me to pay, like, $12, $15 a month so I can, like, what? Like, I'm paying now? Come on, man. What part of the game is that? That is dumpster juice, like, living, man. I can't do that. Just can't do that, man. Let's get back to the recap. After Josh Hart, we have Jordan Clarkson, Malik Monk, Rob Dillingham, of course, Bihamik. You just cleaning up out here. Okongwu, Zubac, George, Carter Jr. I don't believe I drafted Wendell Carter Jr., y'all. This draft has failed everyone. Like, human society is going to be, I'm going to be very harsh when I rate my team. Just know that. Then we have Klingon, Jaquez, Robinson, Olenek, Bay, Suggs, Connect, Jones, Reed, Lively at the 13-7, McCain at the 13-8, PJ Washington at the 13-9, Rob Williams Jr., Brooks, Kevin Porter Jr. Kevin Porter Jr. is back, y'all. He is back. Nimhard, Schroeder, McDaniels, and we are all caught up. Let me start looking at my last two picks here and see what we got. Oh, there's one kid that there's one player that I'm very interested in. Give me 1 second, my folks at home who are not listening to the video, the people who are listening and not watching the video, it's gonna have a couple of minutes of silence because I'm about to do what I like to call a scroll patrol. Check this out. I'm sorry, I couldn't find him. I can't think of the kid's name off the top of my head, but he's definitely somebody that I really liked in Summer League. I really liked him in Summer League. Just can't pin it down right now. So I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to just grab me some Bobby Portis. Let's get it. Let's do it. Hey, I'm not mad at Bobby Portis in the daggone 14th round. I'm okay with that. Let's get back to the recap. After Kevin Porter Jr., we have Nimhard at the 14-1. Schroeder, not Schroeder, it's Schroeder at the 14-2. McDaniels at the 14-3. Ware at the 14-4. Lonzo Ball? We got a Lonzo Ball sighting? You know this is a fun draft. We had Lonzo Ball at the 14-5. Tariq Eason at the 14-6, Coulibaly, Dinwiddie, Portis, Brown, Carrington, Levert, Horford, De Silva. And this is our last round. We are rounding out. Let's get it. Let's get it. Then we have Sohan. Oh, I'm up. Shish kebabs. Let me go ahead and grab me another rookie real quick. I'm going to grab me Isaiah Collier. And then we're going to go ahead and finish up the draft, and I'm going to give the rating for my team. I'm going to give you the rating for my team. Then we have Holland at the 15-5. Rounding out slowly here. Going right down to the wire. Yo, it's like the ticking on the time sounds like a beat. It's like tick, 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 tick. We got George at the 15-6. Tyrese Maxey grabs Conley at the 15-7. I love that pick. That is fire. Love that. Then we have Buzelis at the 15-8. Allen at the 15-9, a few more picks, and then I'm going to give you my harsh rankings on my team. Because you know, that's one thing about me. I'm going to be honest. Especially, I don't think I busted out this hat before on the show yet. I don't know if we've done that yet. But this hat puts me in that real honest space when we talking Wu-Tang. Anthony Black goes at the 15-10. Jay Cooko is up. He got 20 seconds on the clock. Tick, tick, tick. You already know, though. It's going down. Basement. standing on business as he spins the block. Let's get it. Time's up, and he grabs Andre Drummond and Bronny James. We got a Bronny James sighting. Okay, let me go ahead and go through my team for y'all. Okay, here we go. So, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, yes. Kyrie Irving, yes. Jaylen Brown, reluctant, yes. Chet Holmgren, yes. Whew. OG Anunoby, yes. Jeremy Grant. Heck to the no. Rudy Gobert, maybe. Anthony Simons, maybe. Amin Thompson, maybe. Trace Jackson Davis, yes. Russell Westbrook, maybe. Wendell Carter Jr. Heck to the no. Dalton Connect, maybe. Bobby Portis, no. Isaiah Collier, maybe. Overall, one of the worst mock drafts that I've had this season. I'm going to give myself a 2.5 GOAT rating. A 2.5 GOAT rating. Not good at all. If you guys want some more mock drafts, make sure you check out this playlist right here. This episode was presented to you by BetOnline.